blog entry 103, and it is from January 17 of 2023. Echoes of the Past, a purification in the ethers. After days, maybe even weeks, of being immersed in a dense, sluggish energy field, I found myself in what felt like in a fuss with a group of souls in the ethers. I had been parked in this space, resistant and confused, not understanding why the energy felt so heavy. So that's the space I was talking about yesterday. The heavier space that'll show up during your Bhakti practice, of the deeper purification where the angels are working on things and things like that. So the personalities, even sometimes in conversation, they'll be nudging whatever emotion or thing they're trying to clear out of inside of you, past life or wherever it's from. So they can say words that nudge that emotion to create the frustration or bring that emotion forward so they can remove it better and deeper. And it can get pretty heavy. Yeah, but again, that's the deeper healing. That's amazing. So anyhow, I'll continue here. Here we go. One soul even told me, here we go. Today a deeper truth was revealed. These souls are fragments of past material lives, mine, and those I've deeply connected with over several lifetimes. One soul even told me that I had been her parent 32 times, and that level of soul entanglement was humbling to realize. Isn't that amazing? 32 times, wow. Apparently I have been approaching this all wrong. I had assumed the energy was external interference, but it turns out the souls are engaged in a kind of spiritual cleanup, resolving karmic knots and helping bring more freedom and flow into the current incarnation, which is the one, now. It's not punishment or resistance, but a sacred, if murky, healing process. Really deep Bhakti healing process right there, yeah. The experience is disorienting at times and stretches the mind beyond logic, but I'm learning to let go, to trust the divine orchestra at play. The angels, though quiet and firm, are devoted in their tasks, clearing the subtle past so that love can move more freely. And through it all, through the confusion, the discomfort, the purging, I can feel Krishna, gentle, radiant, infinitely loving. His presence is the golden thread running through this whole process, reminding me that all of this is for love, for devotion, for union. Even in the sludge, there is grace. Even in the karmic untangling, there is a current of divine sweetness pulling me closer. How beautiful it is, this mysterious journey of Bhakti, where even the hardest moments are wrapped in Krishna's embrace. So that is pretty much describing some of the deepest healing that I've experienced, and it changes and shifts. That was the only time that I was meeting the other souls in the ethers that I had been entangled with, just like the soul that I had been the parent with 32 times. And it was wild. It was really wild. And then there was like flashes of different lifetimes passing through my meditation space as well, as hearing from each of the different souls and connecting with them and that sort of thing. And then after that time, though, after this one, it lifted. And when it lifted, and when it actually heals at that level, it's healed. Like it doesn't come back. It's no longer there. It opens this huge space where it was for more love for Radha and Krishna, or more love for God. And it doesn't ever change. It stays there forever as love for God in that space. That was basically just healed where the connections and attachments and karmas were. So it's really it's incredible. All right, well, that's all I have for today. And thanks for tuning in. If you have a chance, like and subscribe to YouTube channel. Super helpful. And have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.